Okay, the first thing you're going to hit is the Generals tab. The Generals tab is really a place where you set some of this information. It's kind of a set it and forget it, because once this information is entered, you rarely have to go back here again. One of the first things you have to enter is actually your start date. Your start date enters here, and you have to enter this into a format that the computer recognizes. If, for example, I go July 1st, 17, it goes through and you see that it's not as a date that can be recognized. And the reason it's not recognized as a date, and the reason is because if it was, it would snap to a date that was recognized. So I'm simply going to go 1/6/17, and as soon as I hit enter, that immediately says 1st of June 2017. If that's when I'm going to open my business, perfect. You can see up here it automatically snapped to that date. So this is going to be contingent upon what your computer thinks it is, where it is. If it's in the United States, this format could be slightly different than if your computer thinks that it's in Canada. These other things, the GST rate, again, are just a set it and forget it. We just had a GST rate increase, so I simply come to this area and I put that in. The last time we had an increase or a change in the GST rate was actually years ago, so those things haven't had to change at all. Income tax rate is, again, something that you're going to get from your accountant. You set it once, and these things haven't changed at all. Actually, I think the rate is actually 11.5 right now. Even if I put that in at 11.5, it shows up, it'll display at 12%. So whatever your income tax rate is, you simply put it there. Your line of credit is simply whatever the interest rate of your line of credit is. I started with a generic 6%. It assumes that you have a line of credit. And the only other thing is the employee benefits package. 10% is really minimal. It's probably not enough right now, because if you hover your mouse over this, you'll get a little pop-up that gives you some information about here. And this thing says that it doesn't include workers' compensation. Well, when we first created this, entrepreneurs or small business owners didn't have to pay into workers' compensation. They had the ability to opt out depending upon what their business was. Little by little, this has been changing, and now almost everybody has to pay into workers' compensation. Also, if you're going to have a retirement package or a medical or dental package for your employees or even for yourself, you would put that here and it would actually go up. So the 10% that's there right now is really minimal, and it should go up. Once these things are entered, you have almost nothing else to do. It's set it, and you rarely come back to this page.